We back. Reincarnated. I'm a stargazer. Hey. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh man, it smells amazing in here.
Are you Anthony?
Yes, sir.
What does it smell like?
Whatever freshener. We on live, right on.
Oh no, sorry.
All right, I'll jump to it.
I got you to spill. First and foremost, all rides are recorded.
Anything you say can and will. Let me stop.
Okay. Feel free to enjoy the tablet. Tablet is free.
Yes, sir. I gotta return my octopus, man. It's been sitting defective on my desk. I just look right back. I'm sorry, finish your spill. I'm sorry.
Okay. What, you an Uber driver too?
I used to be.
Okay.
Obviously, I mean.
Okay.
Not right now, you know.
Okay. How's your year going?
Oh man, it's good. It's good, man. I just got over a cold, mostly.
The flu?
Whatever it was, you know, the man cold, you know.
Was you bedridden?
I mean, it wasn't that bad, you know,
mine
but
was that bad.
Yeah, you just got over it also?
About 3-4 days ago.
Yeah, roundabouts. That's finally took some time for myself, you know, unpaid, so that was great.
Okay. On the clock is where it gotta be.
You know, so they have to deal with me, you know, with whatever remnants of the germ I got left. And you as well. I mean, that's what we're all in the same. Sorry about that.
No, I had a face mask on. I took like 3 days off of work, but I did go to the gym every day. That's how I beat it, I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that season.
You know, I got it, but going, man, so you asked me how my year's been. You know, the latter half of last year was wild. I mean, the first half too.
Oh.
But you know, I'm finally like in a place where I'm like able to. I see myself building momentum. You know, in aspects of my life that had gone by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it comes to my health. You know, that's why I took that time. You know, I was in a position where money was tight, so nutrition went by the wayside, and then I was also exerting myself a lot more heavily in this new role, and so I think that kind of came to a head. That's what sat me down for a couple of days.
And that's a wonderful thing sometimes.
Yeah, I had to take that. Realize that's the thing that sucks. I got to find a new job. I was so grateful to find this job. It pays good per hour. It's like I worked some a lot more difficult cerebral jobs than this one, but this one pays more. Also, this is the most physical, consistently physical labor I've done.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I'm glad it's not as mind-numbing as I imagined it would be.
Yeah.
But it's kind of run its course. There's less opportunity than I imagined. I thought I'd have benefits by now.
Oh.
After 90 days, I thought I was going to be issuing benefits, but benefits only go to full-time employees, and there's only 31 full-time. Well, excuse me, now 30. That's the other thing about it. They've lessened the number of full-time employees they're allotted to have at the warehouse, while there's other people that were given the opportunity and other people who have more seniority over me, who are more deserving. Not just the seniority, but just like the skill set and know-how around the warehouse. But my time there hadn't allowed that. But again, I thought I'd have benefits by now. But it turns out some people work there over 9 months or even longer before they get full-time and get benefits. So,
Right.
So I have to find something else. But that's what I kind of realized. That's what I realized as I was telling them. It happened on the day whenever they were late with the payment. And I was like, yo, I can't not get paid. But they sent me an Uber to get to work, and then I still left home early sick. And it took a couple of days after that too. So
yeah, well, God is with you. I'm 100% of that.
Yeah, amen.
You gotta respect the process.
Yeah, pay my dues.
If that's what they call it, I guess.
I mean, some of it is. So I say pay your dues. You don't get much without sacrifice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't expect it all to be easy. Sometimes I do expect things to fall in my lap, as they have. But that's what happens sometimes when you leave with good intentions. It's a certain way way of operating. You know, Jesus, I don't do religion so
Nope,
much, but
nope, it's a relationship.
But Jesus called it the way, you know.
Yeah.
That was the walk that he, you know what I'm saying, that's what they called it. I don't know if he called it that, but that's what they called it around that time. You know, and I don't know what I feel like it's just aside from the rules and sometimes and the man and other religious organizations have, you know, it's about how, you know, it really comes down to love.
Yeah.
How you treat other people, how you treat yourself.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I want to get you where you're going safely.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thank you for riding with Uber.
Yeah, I appreciate the ride.
Yeah.
Appreciate the ride. So which the podcast you dropping? Because I just feel like I'm already...
It's safety.
Safety?
It's safety.
Safety pod?
Yeah, well, see, that's why, and that, there's really no way to alleviate people's mind about that because we live in this social media society.
Right.
I want to successfully get home to my family.
Yeah.
And I want to protect my passengers, and I want to let them know it's a professional setting. That's why I'm in my work uniform.
I was about to say, is that just not? You
think it's a costume?
It's a costume. Idea of safety with that jacket, or
you do also? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Both goes hand in hand. Like, I got to use my time wisely, you know. And if you want to be somebody, sometimes you got to be somebody.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, a lot of people sometimes they be like, oh yeah, they think it's like they thinking of TikTok and all that, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the thing, man. You get AI to edit this and make it a podcast, this whole podcast, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You can just strip the whole thing, you know, set up, you know what I'm saying? Tell them to run the play.
There's
I don't love AI, but, you know, it takes away a lot of the work.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't did nothing wrong yet. You know, like, it's like...
You want to make sure not to take this exit.
Don't take this one?
No, don't take... No, so keep going south on 95, but don't take the Phillips exit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another Phillips much further down.
He's trying to say that 10 minutes that's going to wrap around.
Yeah, but this, I mean, you'll get there because, again, it's weird. 95 has two different Phillips Highway exits. You know, it's wild. I remember one time, some years ago, there was a party way down there, and the girls came way from the north. And I told them to get off in this exit. I should have got off
way down
10 miles that way.
Yeah. Oh, 11 miles. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Okay.
I was guessing. Well, okay, that was a good guess. Okay.
Yeah. But nah, assumably, you know, I just want to make sure that I can successfully get home. That's the moral of my story.
Yeah, nothing. I appreciate it for sure.
Don't be the one to be like, oh yeah, I should have. Nah, because that was my training, observe and report. So it's like they're also Uber encourages all drivers to record their rides. They just don't provide the recording like camera. You know what I'm saying? So I had an extra camera. I'm like, yeah, this will make a lot more sense. Just in case.
Oh yeah, just in case anything.
One of them lucky people that been up for 3 days in a row. You know, porcelain guy praying and all that stuff. You know, drunk, intoxicated or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And there's a scam going around. So to prevent that, yeah, record every single ride. Just people are getting rides and then they report like they never got it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
So that's the scam.
So they get compensated for that.
Right. That's what you were saying. You was a driver?
Oh yeah. That was kind of how it was midway through last year that I had started driving. I got fired from my job, and I needed the guy owed me money, he said I got fired. Like the guy, he didn't like that I didn't call him to FaceTime him to count down the drawer, and he took exception to that. So I just counted the drawer and I went about my day because that's somewhere I wanted to be. I didn't want to interrupt what he had going on. I figured I'd just tell him whatever, you know, the drawer was, and you know, he owed me money, but I just let it sit there and just wait for him to, you know. So he took exception to that. He said it's only common sense. You FaceTime me. I said I disagree. He's an idiot.
Yeah, what kind of common sense is that?
So this guy, he told me he was gonna pay me $15 an hour, and I was hesitant to take the job then. In fact, I turned it down a couple times. But he called me at the end of the year before last, and he said, "Man, Anthony, I need you." So he sells holistic health, and you know where I came from, my background, I used to work for a financial technology company, stealing from people, essentially like increasing the wealth gap. So I was like, no, I want to work for small businesses instead of reaping them out.
You say you're a genius. That's what you're trying to say.
No, well, I'm a humanist, man. It's just like I understand literally what I was doing. I was calling companies on behalf of another company and say, hey, instead of getting a check in the mail, accept this credit card payment. I'm gonna send it to you via email. Except whenever you get the email, you open it and then you process it on your point of sale. You can figure this out. That costs money.
Yeah.
Merchant fees, what have you. Those merchant fees turn into rebates to the same people that cut the check. So I got people paying for their own money, and I was a cog implementing that, you know, across the nation and otherwise wherever I could. And at first, I found out what the job was, and I was like, oh man, this is terrible. And then they moved me to ACH, and there was no cost, and I was more comfortable with that. I was still making decent money. And then I was like, I don't know. Then they moved me back, and I just couldn't do it, and I quit. I started working with small businesses. Then I had to be more careful, you know what I'm saying? Then I started working for people of color, small businesses, because I didn't want to work for no more racist, you know what I'm saying, people. I even worked for black people that was racist against black people.
Yeah.
Aside from all that, I started selling health. That's when the guy called me. And I felt like I was called upon, because I don't want to take nothing from nobody. I only want to help, you know what I'm saying? I'm really, like, I'm not a Christian, but also I kind of am, only because just like I was very much molded by it in my youth. You know, capitalism doesn't intertwine with being a Christian or its values. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it still very much makes up my core. I'm not a Christian, but I try to walk like Jesus, you know? So maybe some people would say that means I am, but it's like I don't. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through the song again. So he doesn't pay me $15 an hour.
Right.
He pays me $10 an hour.
Ooh. Okay.
I get paid $300 for every 29 hours that I work. And I wouldn't even get paid all at the same time. It'd be like $50 one day, $75 another day. Yeah, I'm trying to help him expand his business because I want to help people as he's helping people. Whenever I first got the job, I got all kinds of testimonies. Oh, I don't have to go to dialysis no more. Oh, I'm not on these medications anymore. Oh, my blood levels, all this was leveled out. Oh,
right.
Because he implemented the man's regimen. So I was grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? And I lived for promise, and I was grateful. And then I met a girl. She came in the store. We had a conversation. I fell in love with her by the end of it. It was multiple hours. Walked into a car. I'm like, this is our first date? Anyway, I fell in love. And I was like, she's like, no. And a week later, we went to the Greek spot right across the street. But she was the one that like made it click in my head. I was like, yo, I can't keep going on like this because if I want somebody else to be a part of my life, I can't just be getting by on crumbs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I told him. I was like, in that interchange, whenever he was upset I didn't FaceTime him, he said, what's wrong? I said, it's not common sense. I said that I didn't FaceTime him. If it's common sense, you know, you're the boss, you set the precedent. You didn't set the precedent, it wasn't common sense. He got upset about that. He said, what's wrong with you? You help people out, and this is how they treat you. He thought he was helping me out because he did give me a plate of food, but you pay me $10 an hour, fam.
Yeah.
You pay me $10 an hour. What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
So I said, if you want to look out for people, you pay me a livable wage. He said, oh, that's how you feel. I ain't skipping a beat. I said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to making this. He knows that.
Yeah.
You know? So he said, okay, that's how you feel. I'm coming to get my key. And I said, okay. So he knows where I live, 2 blocks away from the shop.
Yeah. He must have
right away.
He must have been going through something.
Oh yeah, well he's trying to expand his business. Now he might close the business where I was working at. I don't know. People been speculating, but So he got out the car. He's waving his hands by his sides. I'm thinking he wants to hash it out. I hand him the key. I don't see the punch. Beam.
You received the punch?
Socked me right in the face. Beam. My shit was leaking. He
Oh.
owed me money. Punched me in the face. Because I told him that it wasn't common sense and I deserve a livable wage.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't no frills. I didn't threaten him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like, that's how the conversation, sometimes people like, wow, but
Yeah.
ever since then, I've got everybody who ends up being around him for any length of time ends up being a victim.
No, because I've gone to shake somebody's hand before and got punched in the face. So I understand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I knew he was upset, but you know what I'm saying? I knew he depended on me, you know what I'm saying? And snuck me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you would have came up like, what's up, you know what I'm saying? It would have been way different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would have been way different, but
He played you. And
so after that happened, I borrowed some money from my mom so I could rent an Uber car. I started driving Uber, and then I met some dude. So I was gonna pick up somebody, and they canceled. I picked up somebody else, and I took them to where you're taking me now. And I said, send me a referral. And then like 4 weeks later, I got an email, and it was like, have you been waiting for an opportunity to something? I was like, this is a scam. But it just turns out, the shorty I had fell in love with. We don't talk no more. But it's cool.
But yeah.
She inspired me, you know what I'm saying, which I appreciate. Got me going, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. Got me thinking for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought maybe I was married at this point.
Nah. So I'll see. Maybe I'll hit her up in a couple months. I invited her to dinner after I got the job, but she still wanted me to get on my feet. Oh, this is the thing that she told me how much I have to make in order to talk to her.
Come on now, I ain't with that.
Listen.
Talk to yourself.
Hey, but guess what though? Guess how much I make now?
Yeah.
That much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but still, they ain't the type of woman you want.
Listen, and maybe you're right, but also that's how much I make now, and I didn't even ask for it. I wouldn't have asked that for myself, but she put it in my head for me to ask it for myself. You feel me?
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. There's always a lesson in there. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find the, you know what I'm saying, the brighter side.
Yeah.
So I have to take $295.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I charge a choosing fee. You gotta. I don't do those type of games. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, if a girl got a cash app in the bio, it's not my type.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna bless you with wisdom, and I'm gonna uplift you and get you to where you're trying to be as a person. That's my dedication.
Right. That's what I bring to the table.
So just like they charge you to go to college, you better okay.
I appreciate that.
I don't play with women like that, and I find it real disrespectful that women be in that type of deposition. But again, that's how men we're conditioned to go with that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like sometimes you just gotta be. Sometimes we be so deprived sometimes that we accept.
You want to stay left too.
The opportunity, you know. But yeah,
I mean,
I'm a look.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm a dating coach, my guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I done wrote a book about it. I've been studying that for 10 years. I don't play with those type of games. Because I know that the God-given design, a woman needs to be able to understand her role and her positioning. And as a real man, regardless of where you are financially, that should not be the merit of a man. That's
right. No, that's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the emphasis of it. You know what I'm saying? It's more than that. You know. But a lot of women have been disillusioned. You know what I'm saying? From media and what have you. After the revolution for women. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's got everything in turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Women want a man to be feminine, but you better be masculine. You know what I'm saying? You seen the list of the icks that they got? Niggas can't eat soup. You know what I'm saying?
You can't take them to Red Lobster.
You know what I'm saying? Or what's the other one? You can't even take them to Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake,
you know what I'm saying? Which I prefer, like my pop spice regardless. But you know, it's like you got to.
I like to cook for you. I cook. I ain't gonna trip.
I appreciate a woman for appreciating luxury, but you also got to be down to earth, baby. Like you can't be too high and mighty. You know, we all come from the dirt.
Yeah. Yep. We all shall return.
Amen.
Yeah. It don't matter how much in love you think you are. You gonna go.
Right. all this stuff is fleeting. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find out things that you hold close and don't have no meaning.
Okay. Well, I'm thankful for your conversation, man. I done had like 7 people in here back to back to back. Ain't nobody said nothing.
Oh man, that's rough.
It must be this time of the day, because in the morning people be like still asleep.
Honestly, man, it's just me, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, because you halfway welcomed it, so I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm a poet, you know what I'm saying? So just like, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got some wisdom that's before my years to share, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate being able to exchange some with you, boss man.
Yeah, now I got a question for you though,
Yeah.
respectfully. Do you create content and stuff?
No, not so much.
Why not?
Because it's not I don't love the camera. Even though I keep looking at the camera right now though. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird to see yourself out there.
No, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on art, you know what I'm saying? Jay Walker, the artist.
Jay Walker, the artist,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? He's an artist locally. What's happening right now? What's up?
Ambulance. No, just the reason why I asked because it's like, you have a very artistic spirit, and I think a lot of people will be captivated by your greatness. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. The tough part about it is putting yourself in the spaces where people will appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who the hell I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so some people, it's off-putting for a number of reasons because they're not used to it. Or anybody who operates this way, maybe they don't, you know what I'm saying? People, they'll see me and sometimes expect the worst when I mean the best. You know what I'm saying? Because it's foreign. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way that how people operate nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm grateful. I've been across in certain spots where I can talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? And for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Things that mean the most to me, what I'm passionate about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's I appreciate you taking note, boss man. That means a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So you're the dating coach.
Well, I do.
I need some pointers.
The main thing that I tell people is focus on your purpose, your God-given purpose. Be the person that you're inspiring to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I break it down into 5 different locations where you're gonna be able to find your most suitable partner. But again, I teach non-traditional relationships, so it's not like a lot of my stuff be like kind of a little bit far-fetched for Western civilization. But I also practice celibacy, so my pursuit don't be what most people would think. I wholeheartedly focus on your God-given purpose before you do anything else. So whatever that is, you got to cultivate that inner G, the G-O-D, the inner G-O-D.
I hear you.
And don't focus on anything else that's trying to take your energy. You see what I'm saying? So that could be fitness. That could. Boy, I'm over here talking. You got me. I got 5 screens over here, and I'm sitting over here looking into the clouds.
I mean, good conversation. That's the mark of a good conversation on Uber. It's like you miss a turn. That's kind of, I'm used to it.
Yeah, but you got somewhere to be. You don't want me just driving around.
Yeah, but I called for it early. I'm solid, man. I'm good on time. And, man, who the hell cares I'm going to pull up a bit late? I'm going to leave this place, man. They lessen the number of people that can be full-time here. I'm sorry, I don't want to,
He said they trimming it up. They got,
Nah, I got to see him. That's why I took my time, you know what I'm saying, coming back. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't trying to prioritize my health.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can get chips.
Is it Ruffles that you work at?
Yeah, Frito-Lay, Doritos,
man.
Ruffles.
Oh, they don't give y'all no free nothing, huh?
Man, they give us whatever. So if there's damaged, there's like one, because like we don't make the chips here. So if one package of a box gets damaged, and sometimes they can. Yeah, if you could turn right here.
Right.
I mean, if you want to go around, if you prefer to go around, that's fine. But I want to get dropped off right over here.
Okay.
Nobody really minds too much a lot of times. Oh, then this guy will. Never mind.
Yeah. Nah, it's okay. I'll take you around there. I ain't worried. I be going for the time.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, man, long rides are the best. Catch somebody going to the airport. One time, I was driving. I picked this lady up from Sawgrass at Ponte Vedra.
Oh, Sawgrass, yeah. Okay, so I'll go right here.
Yeah, you just did the. Man, you know they added. Oh, I took it to the airport. She tipped me $50 on top of like a comfort $50 ride. But you see all these trucks. Well, not these trucks so much. I don't know about these, but the smaller trucks, man, they all electric now, man.
Oh, like this one, these ones.
Yeah, all these they plugged up to the chargers.
Yeah, I got cats over here now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, you see them?
Yeah.
There's one black one I always get inside the warehouse. Oh man, people gonna be like, "You still work here?"
Yeah.
No, fam.
He said, "I'm getting tired of that."
I can't do it. I'm gonna get something closer to home.
All right, so where this door right
just
here?
like right over, just past that Honda Acura, right around here is fine.
Okay. All right, big blessings, my brother,
Yeah,
Mr.
same to
Anthony.
you. My man.
Hey.
Bless, what was your name?
I'm Damon Hall.
Damon. It's
Yeah.
Damon Hall. Listen, I want a snippet of this. I'm gonna find you, Damon.
All right, for sure.
I'm teasing, boss man. Bless, bro.
Nah, if you serious, be serious.
Well, listen, honestly, it's made for good content. I ain't gonna lie. So, because I got him, you know what I'm saying? There's one brother in here named Broadway Louis. He's a local performer. He was like, if you believe in yourself, you gotta really put yourself out there. Because I'm meant to speak and talk to people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, how I get in contact with you?
Damon Hall. I'm gonna give you a QR code for my music, but they also got my social media handles on there too.
Yeah.
Let me see. Find me on Facebook, Damon Hall.
Okay, Damon Hall, Anthony Garcia. But when I hit the stage, they call me right on. Yes, sir. So I got you. It's loaded right now.
Yep.
Crazy.
Damon Hall.
Man, wait, keep this, boss man.
Find me on Facebook.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tag you there first. Yeah.
Please. And here's my you gotta write my number down.
I'm gonna follow you. Okay, your number's on here, ain't it? 323-481-0720.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. All right, boss man.
See?
Huh?
Yeah.
Be well.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Proud of you, fam. Keep it up.
All right. Another one on the gang. Man, good conversations, man. Good brother, man. Good spirits, man. Y'all pray for him. Y'all pray for him. Keep him in y'all prayers. That's Mr. Anthony, man. God is good.